Hello students, welcome to today's video lesson on speech writing. A speech is a formal address or a way of communicating some message to a large audience. Speeches are written with a purpose to convince, persuade, convey, or inform. Keep in mind the following components of a speech. The introduction. Mention the title of your speech and begin with a formal greeting of the chief guest or principal or teachers and other audience. It may include other features like an interesting anecdote, a small fact, or a striking opening sentence. The body. Present a seamlessly flowing sequence of sentences to convey your ideas and views. State any evidences, observations, data, or facts to support your statements. The conclusion. Remember to summarize the main highlights of your speech without using repetitive sentences. Conclude with a call for action, an appeal, or a warning depending on the topic of your speech. End on a thank you note. While writing a speech, there are a few points that you should keep in mind. First, you should know who your target audience is. Second, you should understand the topic of discussion. Third, you must decide how long the speech should be. Speech writing can be categorized into 4 different types. Let us take a look at them. Instructional speech to explain the steps of a given concept. Informative speech to provide information about a topic. Persuasive speech to convince the listeners about the subject you are talking about. Entertaining speech to entertain the audience. Let us go over 2 examples to understand the format of writing a speech. Example 1. Write a short speech on global terrorism within 120 to 150 words. Respected principal, teachers, and dear friends, I am Sunaina Seth, and I would like to take this opportunity to talk about the topic of global terrorism. Terrorism broadly means the strategic and systematic use of violence on a population to achieve a particular political, religious, financial, or ideological purpose. Terrorism is a loaded term. It is often used with the connotation of something that is morally wrong. Terrorism can either be perpetrated by large international organizations or domestic groups and militant uprisings. Extreme ideas in psychology, ideology, religion, ethnicity, and nationalism often lead to terrorism. Moreover, grievances of occupation, poverty, religious influence, and military oppression are often causes of terrorism. Every country, coupled with international organizations like United Nations, is trying to deal with the global terror attacks. Thus, an effective method to deal with terrorism can be in increasing tolerance and fellow feeling amongst the global population. Thank you. Example 2. Education helps to better the society. Write a speech not exceeding the word limit of 170 words. Respected principal, teachers, and friends, I am Arnob Mann, and today I would like to share my views on how education provides power and helps to better the society. Blind faith and superstitions are what bring down society. People misled by false beliefs do more harm than good to society. Education helps us question, gives us an analytical mind, and helps us reject superstitions. An educated mind asks for logic and scientific reasoning behind all actions. Education provides us with knowledge and refines our tastes and temperaments. Education helps lower crime rate because the educated can differentiate between what's right and what's wrong. Moreover, both vocational and professional courses provide the gateway for lucrative job opportunities, which in turn improve the standard and quality of life. Education provides them with the tools for realizing their dreams and ambitions, which empowers the society as a whole. Education thus helps to better the society as a whole, and that is its beauty. Thank you all for hearing me out. With that, we come to the end of today's video lesson. See you soon with another topic.